In this episode of BeamNG Roadkill, we learn how unkillable the new supercar is against the fleet. It gets interesting. Okay, everybody. Today we are up here at Hirochi Raceway. And we are here for probably what you've been waiting for with the recent BeamNG update, which is testing the new supercar, which is called the Scintella? What is this thing? Does it say it anywhere in here? No? Slint. Oh, fuck. What the fuck was this called? The Sincletta? Slincletta? I think. It's very Italian, of course, and I do have to, tip my hat at the developers of BeamNG here. The FCV, that thing wasn't really a good-looking car, honestly, but a lot of French cars are not very, good-looking. Same thing with the Bastion. I do think the Bastion was an improvement in the right direction, but still there are some design pieces of the car that I don't like on some of the configurations. The one that we have here is alright. But so far out of the modern cars that they have added to the game as of recent, this is absolutely beautiful. I don't have an issue with how this car has been done. It is so well done, it's so detailed, and it's fast. Very fast. And when I started to, kind of test the car out, kind of thought to myself, probably 90% of what's in the fleet is not going to be able to beat this thing. So, I have assembled probably the only 3 cars that have a chance of beating this thing other than the Bull-Eyed card, which is down currently. There'll be an episode on that soon. Yeah. This thing is very, very fast. Now, right here is basically the GT version, the Grand Touring version. It has like 650 horsepower, I think, to the crank. So probably about 500 to the wheel. This is the all-wheel drive, I'm pretty sure. Is there an axle? Yep, there is an axle, so this is all-wheel drive. It is a dual-clutch 7-speed transmission. Of course, this is the American version. Yeah, it is a, 5.2-liter V10 in this thing, which is great. It's a really good sounding V10 as well. And it's a very difficult car to drive. So we're going to put these 3 cars to the test against this thing. And then everything is getting shipped to Utah, including that thing next to it. We'll get into that in a moment. And we have permission to off-road this car. So we're going to be taking this thing on an off-road endurance course, and we'll have a couple different vehicles for that. But, yeah, the vehicles of choice, along with this thing right here is something I have acquired because it's too roadkill to not have. This is the same car as that over there, but it was wrecked. And it's been turned into a off-road monster. Now, the transmission sucks in this thing, and I think we're going to do an episode where we convert this thing over to a sequential. But Basically, I think the V10 was probably shot in this car, and it has a 6-liter diesel out of a truck with a hater pipe. And it's not even making full power. This can make more power, and it's already pretty crazy. And I want to do some stupid stuff with this thing, because you don't get many opportunities to fuck around with a supercar and a diesel engine just kind of shoehorned into it with the transaxle. So yeah, this is actually ours. That is not, but we have permission to completely ruin it. This thing I'm going to try not to ruin, but the vehicles we have, well, wagon, you'll be getting a separate episode on the wagon. This is a new project car we picked up. That's not racing. But the vehicles that we have to rival these things, this is our Bastion with a 6.2-liter V8, twin turbos and an 8-speed dual clutch in it. This is the newest car that we have in the fleet, and the last time that you've seen this car, we were having issues with it. Those issues were the transmission not wanting to shift, and it still does not want to shift. But I have basically gotten this car to its best point. We have some beautiful new drag racing wheels and some street slicks on it. And yeah, car's making more power. It makes about 40 pounds of boost in like 5th gear, so it's making some steam. So hopefully I can keep this thing under control long enough to get around the track. The next one is a recent addition to the fleet. Well, kind of, but not. This is a car that we just resurrected. Way back in like episode 4 or 5, we did an ETK challenge when this car came out. And now, after it being in an episode that you never saw, we put a new engine in it, and that is the 500 cubic inch big block that originally went into the Moonhawk that we had a couple episodes ago. And I thought, you know what? What better test than to bring this thing here and take it around a road course and see how bad it can actually, or how good it can do. I have fixed the car since, though. I put the anti-lock back in it and did some tire pressure adjustments, so hopefully it can get around the course. But moving on to probably our most confident car here. This is our ETK I-Series with a 2JZ and a big turbo put in it. Now, this is our most confident car to the point that I can roll it over. Yes, we have rolled this car over before. But I think this is the only car that has a shot of being faster than the blue car around Hirochi Raceway. But yeah, we have a 2JZ that makes terrible power for how big of the turbo, and also just makes way too much boost. But yeah, it's a lightly built 2JZ. It could probably make a lot more power, but I think where it's at currently, like 700 horsepower, it's probably fine the way it is, but I do think for that big of a turbo, it should make more. I don't know. We might go down in size down the road, but yeah. So these are our competitors. We need to get a baseline in the blue car. So we're going to race this thing also in full cheat mode, which is Strada Sport Course. Yeah, I think that's like the most aggressive. It is fun being able to just romp on a car that is not yours. Alright, let's get set up to make some lap times. Alright, we're getting ready to make our first lap here. And, yeah, this is a very difficult car to drive on. Like, next to the Bullide, this is one of the most difficult cars to drive in the game. So, get ready for a lot of violence. very fast car, though. Holy shit, 143 down that straight. Ooh. Alright, so pretty much 1:31. Alright. Yeah, this car is very weird to drive. I don't know why, like it seems to really not shift its weight around well. For a mid-engine car, it does not drive like you think it would, but it is a very difficult car to drive. Like, I feel like that I can handle a lot of the cars in this game, but this is one that can get away from me from time to time. As I mean, you gotta remember, I abused the cop car around this circuit and still did pretty good. So, yeah, so 1:31 is our base time. So, let's get the, let's get the ETK out of the way. Because that's gonna, well, the ETK 800. Supercharged big block around a world-renowned circuit. What a terrible idea. Alright, unknown amount of horsepower out of like a 500 cubic inch big block with a really big blower making 20 pounds of boost. Right? And 16. Alright. This is gonna be loud. This actually ain't doing that bad. Oh, come on. You can do it. That was actually pretty impressive. Oh, shit. Holy shit, we have managed to beat it. Holy shit. A 1 minute 28 over a 131. That is amazing. Yeah, adding back the anti-locks was definitely a good call for this. To think that this does wheelies, goes like 8.0s in the quarter, and is faster than, like, you know, a $100,000 plus supercar. You know, I have always wondered what this engine was going to end up in. And I am so glad that this is the vehicle that it actually ended up in. This is great. So, victory burnout. And that's why I don't keep anti-locks in this thing, because I don't like them. Yeah. All right, 1 minute and 28 seconds. That is amazing. I actually can't believe we're winning. All right, Bastion. We'll keep it up in the modern cars. So if anyone remembers, this car was kind of built to live up to the reputation of the cop car, which is the most abused vehicle that we, like, you know, that has ever been a part of the series. Today is hopefully this car's chance to start living up to that. And with that being said, I'm going to be trying to drive this like a man without any assists, so... God, those shifts are good. Oh no. That's not good. I forgot, the only thing not upgraded on this car is brakes. Let's try and make up some time. Come on, brakes, you can do it. Oh, come on. Ah. Alright, well... 135 is not far off. I feel like if I didn't go off the course, it'd probably be pretty close. But still, I mean... The trans in this car really is terrible, like most modern transmissions are in new cars. They're only built for a specific amount of power, and this one is way above its limit. unfortunately. And I don't want to ruin the spirit of the car by putting by putting a drag racing transmission in it with a trans brake. I don't want to do that. But a part of me almost like wonders what it would do with like a power glide in it or something. And also the other just glorious thing of this car, just made it quieter so I can talk. But yep, the Bastion just keeps failing to fail. Every time it does something new, it does not do a good job at it. Well, then again, I am asking a lot of like a 4,000-pound car with drag slicks on it and sport tires in the front. So there's a lot against it right now. But time for the ETK, and we're heading out to Utah. All right. Can the ETK do what it was made for? Now also remember, this is a manual car. So this is kind of a lot of factors that the supercar kind of has over it. Oh boy. Ooh. Very twitchy car. Oh! Wow, that was hold on. That was close. What's the time? 1:31:04. Oh my god, it is 0.3 slower. Or 0.2 slower. What, like, no, 0.2 seconds slower? Yeah, 0.2 seconds slower. Man, I really do feel like this car has it in it to actually do like 1:30. Damn. Well, good news is the car didn't roll. Car didn't roll. Damn. How the fuck did the big block beat it? How is something slapped together and beat it? How? That fucking ETK over there is a menace. But at least I found a good home for that engine, so. Alright. Now, while we're here, we're going to go have a little bit of fun with the off-road car before heading to Utah. So Hirochi Raceway does have this little spot next to it. So let's see how it does. Ooh, deep mud. Oh, it's eating through this. Oh god, very stiff. It's got a good plate area. At least it's got a good skid plate. Oh. Oh. This is some tough rocks. That's a big one right there. Oh boy. I don't know if it can get through this. Might be able to crawl up, might be able to do this side. So yeah, I think taking the detour here is probably the better option. Not a lot of flex in the suspension though. I wonder if it's like the stock shocks. Oh boy. Oh, I do not like this angle. Well, that was sick. It can do it. Come on. Much further, that's about as far. Okay. Yep. Roll back to there, put it in manual. I don't think it's gonna do it. Unless I can get it like on an angle. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, now it's actually high-centered. All right, it's going to have to prove itself in Utah. All right. We will see you in Utah. All right. We're out in the desert with the Rotson and the trophy truck. Yeah. Rotson has been good, but doesn't have a lot of clearance. Trophy truck, it is a new motor. I don't know if I've ever covered it or not. It is a supercharged 6.9 liter in it now, and it overheats really bad. Yeah. So, I don't know what's going to happen to either of these cars. But I do know I want to do this thing and get it out of the way first because we're probably going to total it. We're going with no assists. No nothing. Oh boy. Leave it in drive. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on, you can do it. Something flew off the front. Something else flew off the front. Oh boy. Oh! I don't know what I hit. Oh boy. Wow. Did I knock all the paneling off the bottom? Almost all of it. Yeah, we definitely busted the radiator on that one. Oh, well, it's got two. Yeah, it's got two radiators. It'll be all right. Burnout's the death in this at the end. All right, we'll leave the toy for last. Let's get the next overheating issue out of the way. Because this is definitely going to overheat. For sure. Or we're going to flip it, one or the other. Oh boy. no. Huh, I wonder why it ain't overheating yet. Well, there goes the light, and there we go. We flipped it. Yep, saw that coming. Well, I don't know what just fell off the bottom. Why does it drive better now that I flipped it? Oh, what is wrong? Oh, the rear end is... Ooh. Uh-oh. Come on. This poor truck. It took one outing with it, and it's destroyed. That's trophy trucks. They're made to basically be modular or easily rebuildable. And the roll cage did a good job too. So, yeah, it'll be back eventually if it ever gets fixed. That suspension, though, that's bad. Oh, there goes the rear windshield. That car is going to the junkyard no matter what. Oh, that's happy. Can I pull that out of the tire so I could at least do a burnout? Come on. It can buff. That's a wheel. Yes. Turn that up a little bit. Oh, it is not happy. Yeah, that bedside is not happy. Let's just, yeah. So we can do burnouts later. Yeah, we need to do burnouts later. Oh, boy. Come on. Come on, you can come off. What? Oh, it's off, though. What did it hit? I don't know where that went. But I can do burnouts now. At least I hope it can. Yeah, I can do burnouts. Okay. Alright, time for the Rotson. I can't believe I decided to run over that car. Don't brake, please. Oh, come on. Oh. Can't jump it that hard. boy. Oh, this thing is a unit. There was something in the track there. Okay. Alright, and this is where I go easy because I don't want to break the Rotson. This car is so good. The turbo's awesome. Alright, and let's have fun in this thing. Oh, this transmission's so bad. Oh, don't go off into the desert. Oh, this thing's a rallycross monster. Oh! I definitely hit that jump the wrong way. Ooh, that's bent suspension too. Oh boy. Well, we broke the two coolest things here. Oh, we even broke the light bar. Well, this can get bent back into shape probably pretty easily, honestly, because it's all basically roll bar. So this is fixable. I'm not too mad about this. We can probably fix this pretty easily. All right. So what we've learned is you need to lift this car, put bigger tires on it, and it's great at everything. It can go around a track and it can off-road. Unless it's that one. But for some reason, it cannot beat a big block powered German wagon or a small block powered turbocharge. Japanese car. Yeah. We've learned valuable things here today. Now it is time for burnouts to death with the blue car. Alright, burnouts to death in this car. I thought just for fun, why don't we just launch it off the back of the tow truck? Because why not? Oh. It's a pretty good reason why not to. But burnouts to death. What? Did I ruin the oil pan? Oh. Now it's ruined. Why? All right. Before the whole entire car just basically dies. Oh my god, this thing is doing terrible. It's knocking. Come on, it can't be this hard to blow this fucking car up. Drift mode? Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh. Oh, the block melted. It's not broken yet, though. Nah, I think it's pretty much done. Is that the fan trying to turn off? Alright, there you go, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed the very invincible V10 in this thing. That was pretty hard to kill, but hopefully you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.